Thanks to this 3 months experience, I have had two small axes, launched small and large services, and now I'm a leader of the team of 20 people providing software to companies in US, Japan, and South Korea. At 24 years old, I was a normal young man. I was going to university, taking classes, and after classes I would go out with my friends to pubs and drinking all night, waking up with hangover in the morning. I didn't know about what I wanted to do. I didn't know what I was good at. And I didn't have any dreams or goals for what I wanted to do. But that didn't matter because I actually liked that life. Then one day, I heard about a website. It was created by a college student in the US, and it was incredibly popular among college students. It was a simple website where you can write, post pictures, and share your relationship status. But it already has tens of millions of users, and the guy who created it was already billionaire. How is that possible? I started looking up his interviews and noticed that he was always repeating the same advice: learn how to code. And that there were other billionaires who got rich in a similar way. Learn how to code and build something you just love. I thought there must be a reason why some of the smartest and the most successful people in the world are giving similar advice. So I decided to take them at their word and give it a try. The problem was that I had never coded or built a program in my life, and I had no programmer friends or mentors to turn to for help. Where the heck was I supposed to start? The first month began. As many aspiring developers do, I went to Udemy, picked up the courses with the most reviews, and paid for it, and followed it one by one, starting with the first video. After each 10 to 20 minute lesson, I felt like I learned something, but I also felt like I was wearing clothes that didn't fit. Is this really all I need right now? How is this going to help me building something later on? I felt like the online courses I was taking might be right for learn how to code to be a good programmer, but not for learn how to code to build something. What was important to me was how to make a website, how to upload photos, or how to sign up, not functional programming, how to write a test code, or the difference between synchronous or asynchronous. I realized that being a good developer and the coding skills needed to launch a new service quickly are two completely different things. So I stopped taking courses of Udemy and created my own coding courses syllabus. The easiest way to create a landing page. How to design database when there are two types of user. How to upload images. How to deploy a website on real server. I started Googling every one of them and figuring them out. I spent 12 hours a day learning how to code, and there were tons of frustrations. I would spend 2 or 3 days trying to get the small features like uploading images working, and it would make me so angry that I would want to smash my monitor. I found a problem, Googled it, and solved it, and repeated the process. A month of learning to code had passed, and dark circles under my eyes were getting bigger and bigger. I started to spend less and less time fixing bugs, and I started to get a feel for what keywords to Google to find the answer I was looking for. And I definitely got better at reading code. Second month. Software should serve a customer need. Glassdoor has a need to get information about companies. Airbnb has a need to rent out their empty homes or to stay in other people's empty homes for a low price. I decided to serve the needs of moms who want to send their kids to a good education institute. I decided to create an education institute version of Glassdoor, aggregate reviews of education institute, and create a service to help moms who are having trouble finding a good education institute. So I started studying how Glassdoor collects reviews of companies and learn about Glassdoor's UI and UX. During the day, starting at 9 a.m., I walk around the local Starbucks where moms are likely to be, talking to them and asking them questions about which education institute they sent their kids to. It was never easy to approach stranger. At first, I would get nervous and stutter like this. Hello, I'm Lucas, and I'm asking you. Okay, but practice makes it better. Hello, I'm Lucas. I have a big interest in education industry. Can you tell me about your kids? Are your children in any and in the education institute? I was able to collect over 30 education institute reviews in a day. After collecting reviews, came back at night and developed the education institute version of Glassdoor. Once I decided what I wanted to make, it was much easier to learn development. I didn't have to learn all the technologies. I only needed to learn the skills I need to make a Glassdoor. If I was still watching courses of Udemy, I would mostly still be watching courses and not building any services. Second month, I finally collected over 900 reviews of education institutes. The website was horribly designed with small bugs along the way. But anyway, it worked. There's saying in Korea, it's time to face the music. If you are going to get bad feedback from customers, you might as well get it as soon as possible. It was finally time to showcase my website to users. I have been out at Starbucks all day collecting reviews, and 11 p.m. I came home, created an image for the ad, a new way of finding education institute, and clicked the start button of Facebook ad. Now, the next day will determine if all of my hard work over the past 3 months will pay off or go to waste. And so the next day dawns. As soon as I rolled out of my bed, I checked my website dashboard. I wondered how many moms have accessed it. And it was really strange. Even though I ran the ad, the number of visitors was pointing to the same number as yesterday, just 1. Something must not be set up right with the ad. After rechecking my Facebook ad, I checked my dashboard again the next day. Total number of visitors now points to the number 3. The Facebook ad was working fine, but all the users left within the first 5 minutes. July 1st, visitor 1. July 2, visitor 3. July 3rd, visitor 2. To put it bluntly, it was a failure. A service that is loved by users as passionately as Facebook, and the dream of becoming a billionaire in my 20s all disappeared. As a first-time entrepreneur, my expectations were high, and as much as I worked 12 hours a day for the past 3 months, my disappointment was also high. I vividly remember the days I struggled for the past 3 months. Why won't users use my service? What do I need to do to get users to use my service? What am I doing wrong? There were tons of questions running through my mind. What decision should I make right now? If the last 3 months were about how to start a software company, the next 12 months, was about how to grow a software company. What I didn't realize at that time was that the two require completely different skill sets. In those 3 months, I learned these things. Anyone can start a software company in 3 months if they put in enough effort. But there's a high probability that users will not like it. Building products and making money with software is a lot of fun, which is why I have been doing it for 10 years now. This 3 months experience changed my life like first domino block. Thanks to this 3 months experience, I have had 2 small exits, launched small and large services, and now I'm a leader of the team of 20 people providing software to companies in US, Japan, and South Korea. Was all of this luck? Or was it something I had the ability to do? And if not that, is it possible for anyone? To prove this, someone other than me should be able to build a software company in 3 months like I did. In my next video, I'll share a video about how I helped an employed friend of mine start a software company in 3 months. If you are interested in the next video, please subscribe. Thank you for watching my video and see you next time. Bye bye.